We're live. Hi everybody and welcome to Zimmer Bravo Watches, ZBWatches, coming to you live from Mexico City. We have many activities prepared for you today, and it's all about watches. Take a look at our Space Race collection. This Almas and its yellow dial with its mesh bracelet, and the baby that everybody wants to have, the ice blue anchor.
¿Este de aquí?
Take a look at our Swatch collection, our Casio collection. We have a couple of vintage Vostoks. This is a Lunokhod I red dial. We have a couple of Invictus. We also make sure to have something here for the ladies too. Like these Locman we have here.
Tengo este Citizen.
And we are just so excited to be able to do this for you, the members of our beloved watch community, Badass Watches International. Hi Kevin, how are ya? Hi Vernon, how you doing?
Doing good, doing good.
Great to hear, great to hear.
Watch. I don't get I'm not hanging up. I just gotta go fix this wheel real fast.
You got it, Vernon. Don't worry about it. So Kevin, how you doing over there in the UK? Huh? Much love from us to you. Thank you for being here with us. We appreciate it. We really appreciate it.
We still got this shit.
Come, permiso.
Adelante.
Yeah, I'm not touching it. No, I'm not afraid of any fucking thing of spiders or No, one of you guys kill it.
Why do you want to kill it?
No,
Good to hear, Kevin. Good to hear. Good to hear. So, what brand? Give me a rundown of your top 5 brands, Kevin. Please. What do you think about Locman? Do you like Locman? Are you
there's a
gonna,
fucking spider in there.
are you gonna do the broadcast from out here?
No, I don't do spiders. You can shoot at me, and I don't care. But fucking spiders? No.
There's this great movie called Arachnophobia.
Don't do that. Oh, you bastard.
Okay. It's just Vostok Europe for you, Kevin. So look at these. Look at these bad boys we got here. Yeah, really, Vostok is a truly, truly remarkable brand for the boldness, you know,
No. No, I would freak out.
in their design and ambitions, I think, you know. Plus, they make really good-looking, but also solid timepieces that will last. Don, quítalo. Me lo quiere aquí en el display.
Service. So we check it out.
But with the no
All right.
behind it, yeah, leave it there. This is a working watch store, right? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but I don't sell fucking faucets.
What do you get service for everything?
I get service. So,
Well, people would know you don't test it.
all right, that's fine. And we don't sell
Yeah,
gel.
you're right.
Yeah, but these are something
So this is the shadow. Okay. What time is it?
Yeah, we got 5 minutes.
Okay.
we have another shirt. I like you so much, I don't want to put it in. Huh? No, what I'm saying, I want one with the logo, but I don't want to put the logo on this one.
No, not your personal shit. But
With this
I
one,
was just talking to Liz
because it's allowed to get.
about getting the ZBWatches.
Yes.
Yeah.
Another one that I have is
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful watches.
I like those jackets. I used to have one.
Vostok watches are,
Yep.
they have that really big, strong quality,
You could do anything.
you know, sturdy, something that's going to take a beating, but it also looks really, really good on the wrist. So, and they're just really good to look at, you know. You can stare at a Vostok Europe watch,
Yeah.
literally for a long time. I really, really like the designs. Yeah. Well, thanks to Don Zimmer, our store owner. There you go. There you go. That's the happiest I've seen him since I know him. Say hi to everybody, Donnie. Yeah, right.
Buy a fucking watch.
Ah, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. The Zimmer and the Bravo of Zimmer Bravo watches. Huh? Look at that, huh?
Now I'll smile.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Now, this is Donnie with Liz and by himself. With Liz and by himself. And with Liz and I'm kidding. With Liz. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Here we have a selection of our vintage Vostoks. Hey, Donnie. Carl says hi. Carl Melia says hi.
Hey, Carl. What's up, mate?
How you doing?
Glad you could join. It's going to be late there.
Yeah. He's from...
I feel honored.
Yeah, he's from the UK. We got Kevin Ward, also from the UK. Yeah. We got a couple people who were really supporting ZBWatches. Now, let's get a good look at the Vostok stock. We got a couple of them here. Okay. Says he's good. Okay. Well, let's ask our consultant.
Because it's new. It's not a lot of stuff.
No? What about the prizes?
He's there. Let me see if I can get him.
Oh, okay.
I just thought I'd tell you.
Okay, you can also spin by himself and then just tell us the winner.
Okay, can you?
This is the scrap for the third prize. Actually, not steel scrap.
Can you share? Can you share me? Can you share me your?
You should throw the green one.
Let me get my other card.
The green one.
Stuart Freeman's joined us. Good evening, Stuart. How are you doing? Hope all is well. Okay, so Carl, do you want to watch? Do you want to get a good look at the vintage Vostok? This is a really cool looking strap. So are these, directly from the U.S. They are wristbound straps. Jonathan Gillespie makes them. Hi, Philip. How you doing? Yeah, it's really cool that a large portion of our viewers right now are from the UK. Really, really big ups to you guys. Thank you for being here with us. I know it's late over there, but we got a show for you.
Okay, it's on.
Okay. Screw it. I'm gonna use
It's already 6 of 3.
Sure?
Yeah, because otherwise it's gonna finish with that.
Okay. We're talking about
No, just flip you the bill. That's it. Okay.
So, should we start?
Yeah, let's start. Okay. Por favor. Sí, por favor. Okay. Okay. And whenever you two are ready.
Yeah, we're ready.
Ready? Okay.
Hi, I'm Don Zimmer, and this is ZBWatches. This is a really small store. It's an operation that's been here for a little over a year now. It originally started actually as a storeroom for my collection, so I could hide a lot of my watches from my beautiful wife. But then we decided to start selling some of them. I actually have a daytime job, so I've got a couple of great employees that are going to introduce themselves in just a minute. This is my beautiful wife. Hello. Elizabeth Bravo. So now you know what ZBWatches means. Zimmer Bravo. So this is the other half of the equation. And Alex, want to say hi?
Hi everyone, I'm Alex. I'm from here, actually from Mexico City, and I'm the one who most of the time I'm here at the store taking care of customers that come presently. And
Yeah, we're a full service watch store. We change batteries, we repair watches. We've actually got a watch right here that's going out for repair. This is an automatic fossil. So we receive watches for repair from all around the world. Believe it or not, sometimes it's cheaper to do the shipping back and forth than the repairs that some of you get in your home countries. You know, for example, a repair in the U.S. that costs typically $400 would cost us usually 10% of that. So we do a lot of that. Like I said, we're a full-service store. Part of today's show is actually going to be Alex doing a battery service. We're not going to do an automatic watch service because that obviously takes a long time. But he's going to show you how to change a battery, how to actually properly service it when you do change it. We're also going to give away a couple of prizes to celebrate our 600 member into the Badass Watches International Group. And finally, we're going to do an unboxing of a watch today. We've got a brand new Locman Ducati that we're going to unbox and talk a little bit about. Now, I'm going to warn you all, I am a Marine, so I've got some pretty fucking bad language. If it offends any of you, well, tough shit. But I'll try to keep the language to a minimum. I think most of you know me anyway. I mean, I've been around for a couple of years, and I've probably traded with many of you from time to time. We do ship our watches all around the world, mostly though in the US and the UK and Mexico. Okay, all right. So 600 celebration. Yep. So let's start out with our 600 celebration prize. Do we got Vernon? Oops. Well, we were going to start out with our third prize. This is a custom-made 22mm wrist-bound leather strap. You'll see it's got a very nice brushed stainless steel buckle. These are really, really high-quality handmade straps made out of Idaho in the U.S. We sell actually quite a few of these. They're made by Jonathan Gillespie, who owns the wristbound brand. We're going to have to come back to this because Vernon Scott has our prize wheel. We'll have their name entered on the prize wheel, and you'll have a chance to win either this or one of the other two prizes. So we'll have to come back to this once Vernon has worked out his technical issues. And let's go ahead and move then to servicing a battery. Alex?
Alex is going to take helm now and help us. with the battery change.
Always.
Here we go, Alex.
This time we pick one of our watches of the brand that we work with mainly. This is a Vostok Europe Lunokhod II. New, of course, doesn't need battery. Well, we're gonna show you how we do it here. All right. Actually, I'm gonna. Sorry, I can be blind, so I need documentation here. First, we have to check it doesn't have, because sometimes people wear their watches so much that they have a dry skin, dead skin around. So before we open it, we clean it. We clean the best we could. And once it's dust free, you can see to take away the screw. This one is screw down. You have watches that can be blood pressure or the whole back. You can screw it. So let's work on this.
Take a photo and send to her. You know. Is that?
Yes.
Yeah, so what Alex is doing right now is obviously just unscrewing the screws. I don't need to tell you all to be careful when you're unscrewing these little screws because you can scratch up your case back. I really don't recommend buying those packages of screwdrivers that you get for eyeglasses because the heads are actually a little bit thicker than what these kinds of screws are made for. You should actually buy a screwdriver made for watches. Otherwise, you're going to scratch the shit out of your case backs.
Actually, I'm practically new at the watch family because I like watches from when I was young, but never been into watches very much. Now that I met Don and we're in this business, I've been learning a little bit more about them, kind of movements and all that, but there's still a lot to go.
Yeah, actually, me and Alex go way back. We met here in Mexico years ago when I first started working here as a consultant. And we've just been friends since then. When I started this enterprise, I asked Alex if he wanted to join me, and he said, fuck no, I don't want anything to do with watches. But I convinced him, and he came along, and we've both been on this
now
enterprise.
We have our Millora movement. So I can see the model. Let's see. We have movement. 6530 movement. 6530. Yeah, 6530 movement. no use on it. Well, actually, Miura is a Japanese movement that is really good, and it's mostly really good.
Yeah, actually, we do sell watch tool cases, Stuart. We've got a couple of tools on the website. We've been meaning to update that. If you have any particular tools that you're interested in, or if you want us to recommend some tools to you, just send me or Alex a message, and
Still on?
stay off Wi-Fi.
Okay. What we're gonna do after we pull out the battery, we check that the battery has charge. But sometimes people bring watches that they don't work, thinking that it's a battery, and the battery is perfectly fine. So right now, this battery is marking perfectly 1.5 volts, which is the minimum that it requires. So right now, since I put this one out, I'm gonna replace it with a brand new. Even this one is good. I'm gonna put a brand new battery on it. Let's see. It's a 395.
So 395 is actually just the numbering,
The size
for a Renata battery. Actually, different battery makers sometimes use different sizes. We have a conversion chart here, and sometimes if we get like a Casio battery, we have to convert that size over to a Renata. If you ever have a question about converting a size, just send me or Alex a message.
All right. Here's the brand new one, 395. It's a silver oxide battery. Why is recommended silver? Because once they run out of power, they don't easily run the acid out and damage your machine.
Yeah, they don't leak.
So it's better anyone that does silver oxide battery like Renata. We started working with Maxell because it's coming to be better than Renata right now.
And by the way, you can see that Alex is using two different kinds of tweezers here. I forget the English name sometimes. He's using ceramic tipped tweezers and steel tipped tweezers. If you happen to use steel tipped tweezers when you're changing batteries, make sure they're non-magnetic.
They don't touch both sides of the battery because you can make a short circuit and damage your battery.
Both sides means top and bottom. Only touch the actual right and left sides of it.
Now we put the battery inside to check that the watch is working. The little hand on the bottom is the second hand, not the big one. The big one is the chrono. And actually, this machine right here, let me know if it's power running through the watch. You see it's beeping?
Yeah. Just a second.
That's telling me the power is running. So if the watch is not moving, something's wrong with the hands. If it's not beeping, there is no power getting to the machine. You see, now it stopped beeping. Okay, now we have the battery change. Now we're gonna check the O-ring. So it's brand new. It looks like it has the pasta on it. So it doesn't need, we normally pull out, clean it, and put more silicone on to seal. So let's do that. See? Pull out the silicone ring. We have this sponge with silicone sealant. You just make sure all the ring get some silicone on it.
By the way, when you're talking about lubricating with silicone oil, you want to use a viscosity 200 or...
It's not on the set. It's not on this.
You want to use viscosity at 200. You do not want to go above 200 viscosity. Now, this is actually a preset lubrication canister that's made specifically for these rubber O-rings, so you don't have to worry about it. But if you're going to buy silicone oil by yourself and set up something like this, you don't want it more than 200.
I know, as I say, I'm very new at this, but I try to do the best I could. And well, thank God, most people that comes for the service, they go happy with this, and they come back. So now, let's put it back. Okay, it's the right way. All right. So I'm putting each screw, I'm not putting one after one to make it tight even. This is like when you put a wheel in a car, you don't tie as they go, but you put one side, one the other side, one the other side. So that will make it tight even. And you don't have no uneven parts. So I'm not tying down really good. I'm just putting the screws. Once they're all in, I'll proceed to tie them down.
All right, while he's screwing down all the screws, let's go ahead and because we're running a little bit late, Vernon actually spun the wheel, the prize wheel, for the third prize for the 600th member celebration. Roberto, if you can pan over here really fast.
Of course.
This is our third prize. This is the wristbound strap I was showing earlier. It looks like we had a winner, but I'm not sure he's with us. This is Patrick Cochran. Patrick, are you here? I don't see Patrick. Okay. Just a sec. We may have to spin the wheel again for the third prize. Okay, so Vernon, if you can hear me, can you spin the wheel again and see who we get? Okay, Adam King. Adam. Come on, Adam. You're not here? Really? No. Let's see who's here. All right, well, Adam isn't here. Let's try again. We're going to keep trying this shit until we get somebody that's online. I mean, I could just pick somebody, but that wouldn't be too fair. I'd just pick myself because I can use another damn case. Okay. Leak Ramon Martel. We don't have him. Try again, Vernon. We'll just keep on going. You all can watch Alex screw some screws while we try to get this right.
Yeah.
Or while we try to get somebody. Yeah, we're gonna take a photo of the winners. No. Nope. Danielle Lafuente, he's not here.
The RSVP, but didn't show.
Lots of people that didn't show. Well, I mean, the chances for the people that are here. Carl. Yeah, we know you're here, Carl. Keep on going.
All right.
We're going to find someone. Manuel Lopez? Nope.
No.
So we'll check. So right now, well, it looks like it's on time. No, okay. So these Vostoks, they mostly are a screw crown. So you have to pop it out and pull it twice, because the first one is actually the date, and I'm looking that it's in the wrong day. So I normally put 1 day behind to go around one full round to see that it changed fine, the date. See, it's changing, now changed. So that will be the morning hours.
Hey, Kevin, you just won a wristbound. Congratulations, Kevin.
Congratulations, Kevin.
Woo!
See, he's from the UK.
This will go out Monday.
Staying up late, winning his strap. Congratulations, Kevin.
Oh. All right. So everything's set up. 625, the 6. See? Sealed and ready.
Sealed and ready to go. Ready to go deep diving. 200 meters, 300 meters.
Remember, if you're a diver, this is one of your best choice. This one goes 300 meters down, and it has a helium depression valve. So this is a great recommendation for divers.
And I listen to them. Anything you guys really need to know about the watches that we are pushing here, that we are selling, you can ask Alex, and he'll give you the rundown. He'll actually make sure that you are getting the right watch for you, for the activity that you want to have it.
Let's see the list of people here. We don't have Adam watches?
No, he couldn't make it. Now, it's time for the unboxing.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, everybody here. Hi, how are you? My name's Roberto. I'm running the online side of things, making the ads that you guys see almost every day. I just hope you like them. And right now, we're going to get on with the unboxing of a brand new Locman Ducati. If you like your racers, well, this is your guy, especially since Ducati's already ruling the world of MotoGP with Francesco Bagnaia and Jack Miller as their riders. So it's pretty exciting stuff. We'd like to say hello to you guys all the way down from Mexico City, and we hope you're having a great time. We're very lucky to have you, and we appreciate the fact that some of you are staying up late, which shows your dedication to this timeless, I think, pastime.
So, because we're having some technical difficulties doing the prizes, let's go ahead and do the second prize really fast. Vernon, do you have a second prize winner yet? Do we have Matt Wells? Nope. Matt's not here. Wow. A lot of these guys are missing some really cool prizes. This is a 4-slot rugged hard case from Case Club. If you're not signed on, boy, you're really missing out on a great prize. Let's try again. Nope. Doing the prize.
Okay.
We'll get to the unboxing.
Every director's dream.
Just wait. We're trying to get a winner here. I know that most of you just signed on for the prize. At least I would. I wouldn't want to listen to my boring ass voice. Surprised so many people signed up and didn't want to attend.
So tell me about what you're wearing, Don.
So while we're waiting, I've got a new Traser on. Traser is a brand. It's a Swiss-made brand that R2A has just started selling and promoting. It's a high-quality Swiss-made watch. They use Ronda movements. Tritium illumination. This is the GMT model. Do we have Gerald Branch here?
Yes, we do. We got Gerald Branch.
Gerald Branch, you're the winner of the 4-slot hard case. Congratulations, Gerald. We'll have that out to you on Monday morning. Congratulations again. This is a really, really cool case from Case Club. It's rugged. It's waterproof. Nuclear fission proof, all of that kind of stuff. Congratulations again.
Gerald wants to know if they make automatic tracers.
They do. So this is actually a Quartz Ronda movement. They actually use ETA and Ronda automatic movements as well. This is the GMT Quartz, as I mentioned before. It's a 46 millimeter. Just a moment. This is a 46 millimeter wide case, 18 millimeters tall. It's got the blue NATO strap. Something that I always do with watches is I always take a loop to check all of the printing on the dial. Printing will give you an idea of watch quality. When you look at it really closely and you see that, some of the letters or writing is kind of fuzzy, it gives you an idea that maybe it's not such a high quality watch. But this one has really, really fine printing. The quality is really second to none in terms of the price versus quality for this watch. You can actually see below the Tracer name, it actually has 2 tritium bars for additional illumination, sapphire crystal, 316L stainless surgical steel. This is a $500 retail model. You don't usually find, Swiss-made models at this level of quality at that price level. We just started carrying these. If you're interested in knowing more about Tracer, you can go to our website, ZBWatches.com. You can see the Tracer models that we have for sale right now. You can also send me a message, send Noberto, Alex a message. We'll tell you everything that you need to know about Tracer. But it's a great model. I'm keeping this one. I kept another one. I'll probably end up keeping the rest of them that I have in stock, unless you can convince me that you want it more than me. But remember, I became a collector before I started selling this shit, so you know, I'm my own worst enemy. And I'm a terrible businessman. I end up keeping probably a quarter of what I end up ordering.
Sarah just logged on. She says hi to everybody. Hi, Sarah. How are you? Glad to have you here on board with us. And Carl is saying that in the genuine tax, they also use the Ronda movements.
Yeah, that's correct. They use Ronda movements, but they also have used ETA, from what I understand. I don't know if if R2A is using any ETA models, but they have used them in the past. Just getting some late messages from Vernon.
Yeah, we did. We tried to give it a more clean and sharp look for the website, something that was easier to navigate. We'll, of course, be adding a couple of our videos, the videos we make to advertise for the watches we have in stock, and the photos. We're also going to have a couple of new announcements for you today that will take effect as of today. Pretty exciting stuff.
Don't forget to mention next week 50% off on magnets.
Yeah, that's one of the announcements.
Okay. We do have a grand prize winner for the remaining hard case. I'm not going to announce it yet because you've got to sit with me now through an unboxing. Okay, so here we go. We've got the Locman. We've got the Locman Ducati. The Locman Ducati is actually a stealth model. The stealth is one of the Locman main lines. Of course, they do a lot of limited edition stealths, just like every other company does. So they've made a Ducati model on this. Ducati, and of course, those of you that know me know I know jack and shit about cars and motorcycles. But from what I understand, Ducati is like a motorcycle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a motorcycle. Something I would end up killing myself on. Actually, I almost did kill myself on a motorcycle in Vietnam. This is a cool box. As I unbox this, something I noticed, it doesn't have an outer wrapping. It may actually have had an original outer wrapping. Sometimes we end up throwing these away because we are in Mexico. A lot of times when we get our watches, they've been shipped, from Europe or the U.S. The outer boxing or outer covers can be damaged. We may throw them away. We try not to. But in any case, this is a very nice padded leather box. Doesn't weigh too much. It's got firm corners. The leather on the back looks like it's been glued. So we're not talking about Omega quality here. For those of you that don't know, Locman is a company out of Italy. They've been around for a long time. They're actually located on the Isle of Capri. The Isle of Capri is in the Mediterranean, just off of the western coast of Italy. It actually is the island that was made famous by the Emperor Tiberius. He had a palace there. He used to throw his political enemies off of the cliff. But now they've got this nice Italian watch factory there called Locman.
They have the University of the Watch.
The University of the Watch. They got a university. I did not know that. So if you want to go to Watch University, look up Locman, go to the island of Capri. Okay, so Locman uses a variety of movements. Most of the movements they use nowadays are Miyota. They use both Miyota Quartz and Miyota Automatic. This one is going to be a Quartz model, I'm pretty sure. So you can see, as typical for most watches, it's wrapped up pretty well. It's sitting on a pillow. It's got the international guarantee. Locman offers a 2-year international guarantee. This one, of course, is marked as a special edition. Remember, a special edition is different than a limited edition. Limited edition usually means just that. It's limited to a set number of pieces. For example, 100 pieces. This one is not limited to any number of pieces, but it's already been stamped. It has not been dated. When we get these, we'll usually get them stamped, but then we'll date it when the actual customer buys the product. Okay, so some of the first things that we notice, we've got a silicone rally strap here. Being that it's a motorcycle sort of themed watch, a rally strap seems appropriate. I'm not all into rally straps, and you know, whenever I see like a rally watch with a stainless steel bracelet, it just seems out of place for me. It should be leather or silicone. This one has an appropriate silicone. It's a chronograph. Actually, no, it's not a chronograph. It's got a 24-hour subdial and no, it is a chronograph. Sorry. Silly me. So it is a chronograph. It's got the 60-second dial. It's got the 2 push buttons. You can see that I've started the 1, stop, and there it goes. Something that I want to mention to you all, a quick way to identify an automatic versus Quartz chronograph model. If you push the top button for a chronograph and then stop it, if you have a Quartz model, it's going to go all the way around clockwise to the reset position, just like that. If you have an automatic model, usually is what you're going to do is you're going to feel a much harder snap when you stop it, and this one kind of has a very soft one. And an automatic will usually snap back really fast to the 12 o'clock position. Now, if it's if the second hand is before the 30-minute mark, it will usually go back in this direction counterclockwise. If it's after the 30 or 35th second, it will go clockwise, but you'll still get a snap. For most Quartz models, when you reset, it's going to take a couple of seconds. It's going to go around really slow. Okay, so back to this. The dial has kind of an attractive yellow, gray, black theme going on. It's got the Ducati symbol just above the half-hour mark. Date indicator between 20 and 25. What's that? The count? The crown. Oh, the crown. It's got an immovable. Actually, this is not a movable crown. Oh, sorry, crown. I thought you were talking about the bezel. You guys got to remember, you know, I've been here a long time, so I don't always register English very well. But yeah, it's got a nice Ducati symbol on the crown. The crown is not screw down, so this wouldn't be something that you want to take diving. I'm sure it's probably got some decent water resistance. It looks like 5 ATM, so it's got 50 meters water resistance. The case is made out of 316L surgical steel, so it's definitely a really decent quality watch. It's got these perforations, these holes in here, which are decorative. I'm not too keen on that kind of crap. It's just something that's going to attract dirt, in my opinion. But hey, you know, some of you guys that like motorcycles, like rally straps, you know, this kind of crap goes, I don't know, maybe you like it. But anyway, it's got, it doesn't have a movable bezel, which, you know, is very typical for this style of watch. You don't find too many rally-style watches with uni or bi-directional bezels. It's actually got some weight to it for a Quartz watch. Usually, you know, Quartz is kind of light but this one actually has the feel of an automatic in terms of weight, and that's just because of the surgical steel. One of the things that kind of pops out at me here is that the back is not titanium, and that's one of the key features of most Locman watches. They actually use titanium backs, and that is because a lot of people can be allergic to steel, and Locman is selling their titanium backs as an alternative to people that have allergies. So this one is stainless steel, though, which kind of surprises me. This is one of the first Locmans that I've seen that doesn't have a titanium back. It also has a typical rotation case back instead of a screw down. A lot of the Locmans have screw down case backs. It's kind of a, actually I like this model. It looks like it's about a 42 millimeter, which is a decent size. It's got super luminova indices. All of the numbers look like they are luminescent. And of course the hands. I like the hands. They're kind of big and they contrast pretty well against the dark colors in the background. I can't stand it when I see hands that are the same color as the dial. That shit pisses me off. But this has got a nice clasp to it too. It's not cheap. For the price, I actually like this Locman. And, you know, I don't have too many Locmans in my collection. If none of you guys want it, I actually may take this one home.
I don't have any Locmans in my collection.
And you fucking won't have one unless you want to buy it. So, so yeah, this is a really nice model. I actually like it, except for the holes here, you know, which are dirt magnets. This is a pretty nice piece.
Yeah, nothing says happy birthday Norberto like a Locman Ducati. Just saying.
Yeah. I don't think anybody's going to say happy birthday Norberto. Okay. So, does anybody have any questions on the unboxing? Anybody want to know a little bit more about Locman? Well, we've got another model, actually, that Alex just wants to show you really fast. This is the Monte Cristo. This is one of the main lines from Locman. These are actually diver watches. They're really nice. I'm not too keen about the straps that come with these. You get a standard strap, but they're really well built. I believe water resistance on these things are 300 or 500 meters. They're really built specifically for diving. Screw down crowns. They've got really good illumination. This is a GMT model, of course. This has got actually, boy, my eyes are getting bad. No, this isn't the GMT. We've got a blue and white one that's a GMT. This is a world time model. So it's got the movable bezel for the different cities. It's a really cool watch. We've sold a couple of these actually. They come in both automatic and quartz versions. So, anybody got any questions on Locman? Thanks a lot, Alex.
Carl Melia says that Miyota is a Japanese movement, in case people don't know.
Absolutely correct. And Miyota is a really high quality Japanese movement. You'll find them in a lot of different watches. Everything from Raymond Wild to obviously Locman. I've seen them in Alpinas. Lots of Swiss brands, and usually what happens is, like Alpina, when they use them, they won't put Swiss made on it. But they do have some versions like that. In fact, I just picked up an Alpina smartwatch today that has a Miyota movement. It's not a very expensive one, but you know, I look at opportunities like that to pick up really good brands at decent prices, and then pass on the savings to all of you all. You know, we've got lots of different brands here. If you want to just show off a couple of different things. We've got the Casio G-Shock, we've got Seiko, as I mentioned before, we've got Traser. We basically carry anything that is a well-known, high-quality brand. We carry both new and used. We've got, oh, there's an airspeed right there. That's a Review Tom N. Oh, well, not that one. There's the Review Tom N. That's a brand new airspeed. That's a Swiss-made automatic model. Keep going to the left, and yeah, we've got Luminox. We've got a Belova. We've got another Luminox. We've got a, yeah, that's a Yord Gray. Yord Gray is a watch made famous by Barack Obama. Actually, this is the model that Barack Obama sported several times. It's an automatic World City model that he had. Really cool model. But anyway, keep going. We got Seiko. We've got a Nevada. That Nevada, this is really cool. This is called Nevada Night Vision. It's got tritium illumination. We've got a couple of deep blues hanging around. And then we've got this special edition, yeah, Mini Cooper. Yeah, the Mini Cooper I actually kind of like. It's been around for a while. We get a lot of people looking at it. I haven't had any buyers yet, but yeah, it's pretty cool. We get a lot of those kind of special edition models. Let's start over here. We've got core timepieces. These are the ones that have kind of the really quirky, what do you call them, like date windows that list off like 7 deadly sins, like pride and gluttony and things like that. They have both automatic, in fact, we've got both automatic and quartz models. The same company makes this blue and green Fury, which are kind of lower end quartz versions. We've got Detroit Mint, which is made out of the U.S. We're actually just losing most of our Detroit Mint. We've sold most of those off, but I do have another shipment coming in. We've got Quarterbert. Quarterbert is an interesting company. It had been around. It was a Swiss brand that had been around since 1790. It was hit really hard by the quartz crisis in Switzerland in the 1970s. It went bankrupt. It was picked up again by an Italian firm about 20 years ago. They're making limited numbers of the brand again. We've got 2 of them here. No, we don't have any Nemesis, but you know, it's a brand I'm familiar with, and if it's something that you would be interested in seeing, Sarah, you know, I can look into it and maybe see if we can pick up a piece or 2. We've got a couple. We've got a couple of Jerome Lemars. This is actually a new micro brand that I picked up from George Vieira. It's called Airplane.
Propeller.
Or Propeller, sorry.
Propeller Watch Company.
Yeah, Propeller Watch Company. This is an automatic model. Sorry, you know, some of these one-off things, I have to admit, I look at them, I put them in the display case. I should know a little bit more about them, but you can see we've got so many different brands because I just love watches and I'm all over the place. We've got a bit more of a larger Locman display unit. We've got both men and women's models. We've got we carry the Island, the Stealth, and the Donna lines, quartz and automatics. One of the things that I really like about Locman, as I mentioned before, they use the titanium backs, and they also have, if you look at this blue-black model right here, this is a carbon fiber model. Most of the carbon fiber models that I've seen in the past, they feel like plastic kids' toys. This one actually is really solid build. I've tried to steal it several times. Alex has stopped me and smacked my hands. It's a really cool model. If we keep going down, we carry some Glycine. We've got some Zeppelin from Germany. We carry from time to time Victorinox from Switzerland. And of course, you know, because we do have a wide variety of different customers. We do carry Invicta, and there's a lot of people that slam on Invicta. I happen to like the brand, and, you know, if you want kind of a quirky watch and you don't want to pay a lot of money, get an Invicta. Why not? We actually do have over here on the right, that particular model right there is a Sub Aqua that's kind of Invicta vintage. This is actually from the very first Sub Aqua production runs. The dial is full luminescent. It's an automatic 7750 Valjoux automatic movement, which is very, very rare for Invicta. This model has been here for a while. It's a $700 model. I've had a couple of offers for it, but because it is so rare, I just refuse to negotiate on it. It's a really heavy, heavy diver, too. That damn thing weighs probably 2 pounds. I'm not joking. Okay. Then, of course, you know, we've got some other things because, like I said, we've got all kinds of customers. We carry regular Vostok from Russia. We carry Cat, lots of different low-end models. We've got a lot of Swatch. We carry Casio, Timex, Q&Q, which is a lower-end brand from Citizen. Alex actually picked those up for us. Alex is usually out there once a week, meeting with suppliers, looking for new brands for us. He's the one that discovered Q&Q. We also carry lots of different straps and, you know, stainless steel bracelets. And I mentioned before, we've got a lot of stuff from Wristbound. Wristbound being custom-made leather straps out of Idaho, made by Jonathan Gillespie. Each one of these wristbound straps takes anywhere from 3 to 4 hours to make. So if you've got one, you'll appreciate the high quality of them. If you don't have one and you see the prices, you may balk at it a little bit because they do run from 50 to 100 and 120 bucks. But once you see them, you'll understand where the money goes. And then finally, you know, we carry other odds and ends, you know, alarm clocks, watch boxes. I think Stuart asked about tools earlier. Here's you know, just an example of one of the tools that we carry. Yeah, this is a magnifying visor that we carry. It's got an LED light. It's got inserts for magnification up to 8x. We carry alarm clocks, kid stuffs. These are actually some vintage Vostoks that I've serviced personally, put them back up for sale. These are all at least 20 years or older, except this one. This is just a custom-made Vostok made by Jonathan Gillespie again, who kind of fools around with custom watches as well. But all of the other ones are at least 20 years old. Most of them made in the USSR. Okay, and then finally, if we want to just show off the rest of our Vostok Europe collection. You know, so our anchor brand is Vostok Europe. We carry more Vostok Europe than anything else. We've got every line from Vostok Europe. We have both new and used. If you are looking for a particular Vostok Europe model and you don't see it on our website or the R2A website, you can always send me a message. I actually may have one in storage. We don't always display all of our Vostok Europe models here because of space concerns. So I actually do keep some in storage. We have Energias, though. We've got Almas. We've got the ladies' Beam lines. We've got Space Race. We've got North Poles, Gas 14s, and the older models. You know, as I mentioned, we've got some of the older stuff like over McDonald plans. Any Vostok Europe that you've heard of, I probably have it or can get it. And we also sell colognes and perfumes. It's just something because of our location. We've got lots of people going through our area, and we've had people ask for perfumes before. So we do actually sell some perfumes. It's just something that we put in here. It has nothing to do with our main theme, though. But that's ZBWatches. Hey, I know that we have gone over. We had originally planned for 30 minutes. We planned for 30 minutes originally. I know that probably there's only one or two of you left because nobody wants to hear my dumbass talk for an hour. But those that are here, I want to say that we actually do have a main prize winner. So the main prize is going to be what? We've got a 12-slot hardened case from Case Club. We mentioned it in a lot of the advertisements this week for the upcoming live video. And somebody that I'm really happy has won this is Sarah Bigren. And Sarah, I know you're here. Congratulations. I'm really, really happy that you won this prize. We're going to get it out to you next week. Enjoy it. This is a nuclear-proof case, proof from biological warfare, and water and other things like that, too. But thank you for joining. I'm glad that you won the grand prize. And I'm really glad that those of you who did join did enjoy the video. I know a lot of you are from the UK. It's kind of late there. But we did have the 3 prizes. The second prize winner was, hell if I remember.
Kevin Ward.
Kevin Ward.
And that was Gerald Brandt.
And Gerald. Gerald, really?
Gerald Brandt won.
He was the second one.
He was
the second prize.
Gerald Brandt.
That's right. Okay, so Kevin won the wristbound strap, which is the third prize. Gerald got the 4-slot hardened case, and of course Sarah got the main prize, the 12-slot case. Congratulations to all 3 winners. Thank you all for joining our 600 member celebration. We're going to do one of these probably once every 2 weeks or so. We're going to get some better equipment next time. We wanted Vernon Scott to join us. Vernon is actually a member of the family. He does a lot of great things for us. He's actually going to be mailing out the 2 cases. We couldn't do this without him. He's the one that actually spun the wheel for the prizes. We had some technical difficulties, which were, because of my dumbass. I apologize to Vernon for that. Next time, we're going to have better equipment. We're going to have a better show. And before I leave you all, I want to announce that next week, we're going to put all of our Locman models on sale. We're going to have a fire sale for 48 hours, 50% off. 50% off every Locman model. This is a very unique opportunity. You won't find Locman at, retail prices at what we have right now, let alone what you're going to get them at 50% off. So, look out for the advertisements. We're going to put them in the Badass group. It will probably be maybe Wednesday through Friday. I'll pick a day, but just watch for the ads. 50% off all Locmans. Last thing, Norberto just reminded me, we are now an authorized dealer for Ugly Watch Company. We're going to start stocking Ugly Watches. For those
people got happy. People heard that. They got happy. They started cheering. Good, good. Cool beans.
For those,
look at that. Yes, that's right. Ugly Watch Company is coming, people. Yes. Simmer down now.
I'm going to smack you in the head. So, for those that don't know Ugly Watches, they're a really cool Swiss brand. They're really popular in some of the other groups. When I say Ugly Watches, I'm not talking about the stuff down here. I'm talking about an actual brand called Ugly Watches. Just look out for the ads. that are going to be coming over the next couple of weeks. We're going to have some introductory pricing, some introductory sales, really cool models, and then the last one is timeless watches. Along with ugly watches, we're going to start carrying timeless watches. Actually, I think timeless watches are already available on our website. Go and check it out, ZBWatches.com. For any of you in the Badass group, if you ever want to go to the website and buy something, send me a message. I'll send you a coupon and give you some kind of discount. It's only available to our members because I like you guys so much. But that's pretty much it. Does anybody have any questions or comments? Well, again, thanks for joining. Again, I know it's kind of late for those of you in the UK. It's been a real pleasure talking to everybody. Now you all can see my fat ass face to my messages. I know that many of us have talked before, but never in person.
Energia straps. The Energia straps.
You want me to wear a G-strap?
Energia straps.
Oh, yeah.
And that too, the G-strap too.
No,
please.
I'm not wearing a fucking G-strap. But we're going to start carrying some custom Energia straps as well. We've had a couple of requests for those. This isn't going to be something that we're going to compete with R2A. They have the actual authorized factory straps. We're going to do some kind of custom straps because some people just want some different colors and different designs. Just look out for the ads on those as well. They're going to be coming up this fall. So, again, look out for the locked-in sale, timeless watch pieces, ugly watches, custom Energia straps. All of them are coming. All right? Thanks, everyone.